And also, hand me those papers right there. Thank you so much, man. Yo, let's get into it. Oh my God, do. Somebody please say it ain't so. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to Docs Daily, where you get highly classified documentations from your boy, Sean Blasey. But ain't nothing funny though. Makeda's Bakery, Makedas Cookies, I got your back. A lot of people coming up with all these wild conspiracy theories. Makedas Cookies set up young Dolph. It was her nephew. It was some people that worked at the bakery. These people trying to get their business back up off the ground. Now, I know it's conspiracy season and everything, but come on, y'all. Young Dolph was involved in that street life, that devil life, and rest in peace to young Dolph. But all these rumors about Makeda's Bakery setting him up gotta come to an end tonight. And I'm just giving y'all the information so y'all can make up y'all own mind now. Within this video, you might hear something that have you believing that Makeda's probably had something to do with young Dolph's passing. But me, I don't believe that's the case, but y'all know how it go. We about to do some heavy investigation right now. And without further ado, let's get into it. Now, the biggest conspiracy is Makedas Cookies been making a living off of people that passed away ever since it founded, because the girl Makeda passed away from leukemia, rest in peace to her, and the owners of the store is not her parents. So everybody wondering, is they capitalizing off of the passing of Makeda? Now, y'all gonna have to make up y'all mind, because there's a lot of people feeling like as of right now, they're capitalizing off of the death of young Dolph. But that's out of their control. Or was it really out of their control? Let's get into this real quick, man. Check this out. Makeda Denise Hill was born October 11th, 1990, to the union of Morris and Willie Mae Hill. She departed this life on July 18th, which just so happened to be my birthday, 1997. Rest in peace to Makeda. After losing a battle with leukemia, Makeda's homemade butter cookies was named in her honor to keep her memory alive. In the Holy Bible, Makeda was the Queen of Sheba. In Memphis, Tennessee, Makeda is the queen of cookies. Amen. And in our family, Makeda was the first child, the first grandchild, and the first great-grandchild. That's all beautiful, man. They named the shop after Makeda, who is no longer here. And there's still people out there claiming that that was a sacrifice for fortune and fame, which I highly doubt. On Thursday, Pastor Kia Moore launched a GoFundMe for Pamela and Morris Hill, the owners of Makedas Cookies, with the goal of raising $150,000. Now, Makeda's parents was Morris and Willie Mae Hill, but the owners of the store is Pamela and Morris Hill. We're going to get back to that later. So they trying to get $150,000 off of the passing of young Dolph, and he passed in a store. Makedas Cookies to name young Dolph's favorite cookie after the rapper, and they raised $85K for the shop reopening fund. Now, this is where things get a little bit sketchy. Now everybody know that young Dolph passed away at the store, but now y'all about to name his favorite cookie? Let me get two of them Dolphs in a glass of milk. Matter of fact, let me get 3 Dolphs. This man is dead. Is it really the right time to capitalize on? I mean, you capitalizing off of this man's murder by default. But bringing in the cookies and the young Dolph merchandise, and people claiming that they knew where he was because they always posting him on their Instagrams. Hey, man, y'all gonna have to make up y'all mind. I'm not trying to force you to believe nothing, but we just getting started. We got a long way to go, man, so we might as well keep it going. Makedas Cookies raises over $70K after young Dolph's death. The cookie shop had shut down after Dolph's passing. Young Dolph's murder was on Wednesday, November 17th. It left the community broken, but some of the most impacted by the tragedy were the employees and the owners of Makedas Cookies, the store Dolph was shot at, y'all. Tammy Sawyer said Makedas is a black and woman-owned business. They are boarded up and closed due to the shooting of young Dolph at their store. You can support the family with these donations via Cash App to the March Yards Pamela Hill at Cookie Queen 999. Now, it's a little feminism going on here. Makitas Cookies is a black and woman-owned business. So being a black-owned business ain't good enough. But we gonna get back to that later. But we got to get back into this real quick. Now, they naming the cookies after Dolph, and people can't even believe this. Y'all need to look at this right here, man. Because, look, I want 2 of them Dolphs and a side of milk as soon as they come available. Hold on, let me get this out the way. I'm so sorry. There's some bootleg shit going on. I'm sorry. Damn, I don't know what happened to that. We going to get back to that. Reggie? What the fuck, man? I'm sorry, Clay. This dude over here messing up real bad. Look. While I get this straightened out for y'all, this is so embarrassing. I might as well give y'all some more news about this Makedas Cookies, man. Now, with the money that they raised up, I don't know if they clear that much money within a year. And this is all good for them that they capitalizing and they getting a store back on the ground. But this may be taking it a little too far, y'all. Listen to this.
Bakery. Now, this comes 5 days after the shooting death of rapper Young Dolph inside of a cookie shop. Makeda's is reopening its downtown location. Thank you for joining us this afternoon, everyone. I'm Alex Coleman.
And I'm April Thompson. WRAG's Kwamisha Wilburn spoke to management about how they plan on keeping Dolph's legacy alive.
Chocolate chip pecan.
For the first time in 5 days, Makeda's downtown location is back open. The smell of freshly baked butter cookies fills every inch of the shop.
And that was one thing that Dolph did used to say when he get out that expressway. He was like, I can smell y'all like getting out the expressway, man.
Now, y'all got to keep your eyes on this woman right here. She been talking to the news a little too much. She's in front of them cameras, smiling about young Dolph. Dolph this, Dolph that. Dolph all on her IG. Dolph all on her Instagram. Dolph no longer here, and she still capping Dolph, Dolph, Dolph. Now, it's one thing to be a fan, but everybody knew he was going to Makeda's because that's all they advertise on their Instagram. Listen at this woman real quick, y'all, and pay attention because she gonna come back up in the video, so y'all gotta remember this stuff. Put a mental note, because this is about to get real deep, y'all. Listen at this.
Every inch of the shop.
And that was one thing that Dolph did used to say when he get out that expressway. He was like, I can smell y'all like getting out the expressway, man. I had to come in. So, man, to know that we're not gonna see that face anymore is... I'm trying to hold back tears now, y'all. I'm sorry. It's
both Makeda's.
No, you not. No, you not. No, you not. Because you sitting in front of them cameras and you real comfortable. The spotlight, the shine, people calling, people talking, people buying cookies. I want some of the Dolphs. You can't tell me that they distraught about all of this. This is the most publicity. Matter of fact, let's just get into the documentary because it's not about how I feel. I'm just providing y'all the information so y'all can make up y'all own mind. These some good people. It's a black-owned business. But y'all know, like I know, people don't know when to shut up. You ain't got to tell everybody. Dolph on his way to get the cookies. All right, let's just go. Let's get back into it.
Locations were closed after Memphis rapper Young Dolph was shot and killed while inside the shop on Airways last Wednesday. Since Dolph's murder, operations manager Raven Winton says they have received support from across the country.
Did y'all see that? She's sitting up there laughing. She acting like she just hit the lottery. Look at this shit.
Have received support from across the country.
Wait a minute, y'all gotta see
including
this.
Since Dolph's murder, operations manager Raven Winton says they have received support from across the country, including from Dolph's partner, Mia J.
We couldn't even imagine what she's going through right now with the kids and everything.
These are amazing people who make amazing cookies, and we just want to make sure that that continues on.
Winton says the Airways location will remain closed through the end of the year. She says they're still trying to determine what's next for the shop, but she says they plan on keeping Dolph's name alive.
Oh, they don't sold that shop. They don't want it no more. This is a major come up, y'all. And that's good. It should be. But that raggedy hole in the wall, next to the Family Dollar in the hood. Now the one downtown was closed, but now it's open back up. They got the money to. Hey, let's just continue on with this, man.
We know that the city is in mourning, and we don't want to stop that.
Winton says Dolph's favorite cookie.
Hold up. We know the city is in mourning, and we don't want to stop that. What the fuck?
Winton says Dolph's favorite cookie
Hold on, y'all.
was their chocolate.
Wait a minute.
We know that the city is in mourning, and we don't want to stop that.
Winton says
Why wouldn't you want to stop the city from being in mourning so they could keep coming down there and buying them cookies? Hold on. I can't believe what she just said, y'all. Hold on.
Remain closed through the end of the year. She says they're still trying to determine what's next for the shop, but she says they plan on keeping Dolph's name alive.
We know that the city is in mourning, and we don't want to stop that.
Shit, I guess I wouldn't either. Making all that money. Selling all them cookies in the name of Dolph. The city is in mourning, and we don't want to stop that. Like, y'all need to be sad forever if this is what's going to happen. Shoot, when somebody else going to bring their ass down here, you don't want to go there to get no cookies. Because they going to put you all. Matter of fact, I'm not trying to down. Look, these my people. And I love my people. It's a Black-owned business. And I want to see them thrive. I want to see them make it. I want to see them make $1 billion off of these cookies. But it's going to get sketchy, y'all. I'm going to shut up. I know y'all hate when I be talking, but man, sometimes I can't help myself. But I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to let her do the talking. Let me run this little part back, and then I'm going to let it roll. All right, here we go, y'all.
What's next for the shop? But she says they plan on keeping Dolph's name alive.
We know that the city is in mourning, and we don't want to stop that.
Winton says Dolph's favorite cookie was their chocolate chip. And she says as a way to remember the rapper, who she says was one of their very loyal customers, they plan on renaming the cookie after him. Reporting from downtown Memphis, Kwame Wilborn, WREG News Channel 3.
It's kind of cold. And y'all gonna have to let me know in the comment section if I'm wrong. But you figure, if you went up in Burger King and you died while you was getting a Whopper, and they changed the name of the Whopper to the Jacob, you'll be in heaven with the stank face. Like, damn, niggas do anything for clout. Look, man, let's just, okay, y'all got to see this real quick, man. Hold up. My bad. Check this out.
Makita Cookies. Get the sign. Come back around there.
Yes, these right here.
What you got? Chocolate chip. Them hot.
Straight out the oven.
Just for you. Appreciate you, baby. Be safe. Say it again. Say you came to get some what?
All I came for to get some Makita.
Makita Cookies. Get the sign.
He was already showing.
Around there.
He was already showing them love, y'all. Already coming to the shop. Get the sign. Get the sign. He trying to big you up. Let y'all get all the publicity. He come to get his cookies. You follow him outside with your camera. This man just can't get his stuff and walk away. You trying to get a drop? Hold on, y'all. Y'all got to see this one more time.
Get the sign.
Hold on.
Go back around there.
These right here.
What you got? Chocolate chip. Don't hot.
Straight out the
Just for you. Appreciate you, baby. Be safe. Say it again. Say you came to get some what?
all I came for to get some Makita.
Makita Cookies. Get the sign.
Showing them mad love, B. I came to get the cookies. And the same girl in the video that named them chocolate chips after Dolph is the same one that was standing with that man when he was trying to get his cookies and go on about his business, y'all. But that's Negro here nor there. We ain't even got started yet. He was a regular customer. Makedas Cookies releases statement after Young Dolph's fatal shooting, y'all. Makedas Cookies is a fixture in Memphis. The bakery said the rapper, whose real name is Adolph Robert Thornton Jr., was a regular at the store located on Airways Boulevard. And, that's where Dolph used to come and do his thing. This is another time they caught young Dolph. She said, "We are heartbroken and saddened by the passing of young Dolph. He was a regular customer and loved Makedas Cookies. My parents are in a lot of pain from this. Our hearts and condolences goes out to his family. He will never be forgotten, and he will be so missed." Now this is all right. The brother just passed away in their store, but some stuff is just not adding up. And we got to get to the bottom of this, y'all. And like I said, man, I would never want to do anything to harm a black business. I don't even think I got the power to do nothing like that. And if I did, I wouldn't. Because look, if I was in Memphis, I will Uber Eats me some Makedas Cookies. I ain't going up in there, though.
Oh, my goodness.
They're going to have to DoorDash that. But, yeah, let's get into this real quick.
Sat down with me this afternoon as police search for two killers. The Hills tell me their first thoughts are with young Dolph's high school sweetheart and two surviving children.
A lot of sadness.
Maurice and Pamela Hill are not okay.
It's kind of in a nightmare that we can't wake up from.
After their flagship bakery on Airways Boulevard became a murder scene, where longtime customer Adolph Young Dolph Thornton Jr. took his last.
Who's in his life buying my cookies, because he just felt comfortable coming there. And it's just been hard for me to just digest.
As usual,
He risked his life buying my cookies because he felt comfortable coming there. Those were her words. Now, I risked my life to give y'all these documentations, but I'll be goddamn if I risk my life to get some cookies. But they was well aware of what he was doing. And you figure, Dolph, don't come down here to get these cookies, man. We'll bring them to you. It's dangerous out here. But you got the camera all up this man's nostrils. And, y'all still, he dead and y'all don't name the cookies after him. It's like, come on now. If y'all really love Dolph like that, Dolph, where you at? We gonna bring the cookies to you. Stop coming up in here buying these cookies, man. You know you got beef out here in these streets. Keep your little $5. They only $2 cookies. But no, he risked his life coming to get my cookies because they so damn good. It's kind of arrogant when you think about it, man. Okay, let's get back into this.
where longtime customer Adolph Young Dolph Thornton Jr. took his last.
Who's in his life buying my cookies, because he just felt comfortable coming there. And it's just been hard for me to just digest.
Look, no disrespect to the owner of this store, but that's beyond arrogant. That sounds like something a drug dealer would say. Pookie risked his life coming to my trap house buying my dope, but the shit's so good, the fiends just gotta get another hit. It's unfortunate that little Pookie got did up like that, but it's just like that because I got the best rock on the block. That's how it came off. But maybe that's just me. Y'all gonna have to let me know how y'all feel about it in the comment section. Let's listen at that one more time, because maybe I'm tripping.
Thornton Jr. took his last.
In his life, buying my cookies, you know, because he just felt comfortable coming there.
And the shoulder shrug. The shoulder shrug just told it all.
You know, because he just felt comfortable coming there. And
coming there? She act like she don't even go there. Look how he looking at her. Like, damn, big mama. I knew you was gangster, but do she even go to the shop? Is she bougie? Yeah, look, let me quit talking about this woman, because she a strong black woman, and that's my sister. I ain't trying to be mean. But the way he looking at her is like, damn, you cold-blooded, mama. Hold on, y'all, because I can't believe this.
Buying my cookies, you know, because he just felt comfortable coming there. And it's just been hard for me to just digest.
As usual, family members were running the store just after noon Wednesday when Dolph drove up in his camo Corvette. He didn't ask for his usual chocolate chip cookies and ice cream.
So he got 2 lemon and 2 strawberry cookies. So they was really for his mother.
Dolph and another young man stood in the left corner of the store on their cell phones and never saw it coming. Maurice drove up to see his workers raising their heads from ducking bullets, and the young man.
He was just distraught. He was hysterical. He was punching on the window, and because I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know there was a body laying there, and I thought, matter of fact, I thought he had shot the place up himself.
Now that's the sketchy part also. So he wasn't at the shop, and he just so happened to pull up after young Dolph got shot up. You figure you got your chef hat on all day, every day. Like, you gonna be at the shop. Did he have to go get some more cookie dough? Or was he on his lunch break and he came back? Why wasn't he there when the situation went down? But you came back to the scene? I don't. Let me listen at that one more time, because like I said, maybe I'm tripping, and I ain't trying to point no pictures or paint no pictures or nothing, but that don't necessarily sound right to me.
In the left corner of the store on their cell phones and never saw it coming. Maurice drove up to see his workers raising their heads from ducking bullets, and the young man.
He was just distraught. He was hysterical. He was punching on the window, and because I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know there was a body laying there, and I thought, matter of fact, I thought he had shot the place up himself.
Hill says
I thought he had shot the place up himself. He pulled up to see his workers in there ducking behind them counters. What y'all doing in there? Bitch better have my cookies. Why do they come off like some pimps? I'm tripping, and I do apologize. But G Baby said, I want some cookies now. Look, that's not what we here for, y'all. We trying to get to the bottom of this so people can stop spreading these rumors. Sweet Queen says something smells fishy about this case. Look, man, it definitely don't smell like cookies. But let me let this run, because he already talking about he pulled up in the Lambo and seen his place shot up, his workers ducking and getting low. And come on, man, let's get back into this real quick.
A year ago, young Dolph told him he wanted to tell the world about Makedas. The baker now feels an eerie and painful coincidence between what's happening now and the store's namesake, Makeda, his 6-year-old niece. She was a patient at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital and died of leukemia.
She told my wife and her mother, she said, why these folks bringing me all these presents? She said, they think I'm gonna die. But she said, I'm not going anywhere, but don't tell them. And then, you know, for those words to come out of her mouth, that she's not going anywhere, and here we are, almost 23 years later, and they still calling her name.
That's a part of the sacrifice I want to talk about. Rest in peace to the young lady Makita. I don't play about death, because we all got a due date. Death is not a laughing matter. But this man said, that when Makeda was, on her deathbed, rest in peace, she was saying, why all these people bringing me all these presents? Oh, because they think you gonna die. Well, I ain't gonna die, but don't let them know that so they can keep on bringing these presents. Now, that's beautiful and everything, but the way this is all adding up, you know what I'm saying? Capitalizing off of death. Makedas Cookies. Yeah. Look, y'all get it. Unless y'all want me, because it's hard to break it down. But let me know if y'all feel me out there. Because the same thing with Makita is happening now with Young Dolph. Capitalizing the death cookies. Hey, everybody got to make a living. Everybody got to have a hustle or whatever the case is. But okay, let's just move along, y'all, because it's not about how I feel. It's about what y'all think about all of this. Because, hold on, let me run that back.
She told my wife and her mother, she said, why these folks bringing me all these presents? She said, they think I'm gonna die. But she said, I'm not going anywhere, but don't tell them. And then, for those words to come out of her mouth, that she's not going anywhere, and here we are, almost 23 years later, and they still calling her name.
He says this.
So when she was getting all them presents and people was giving her the presents because they felt bad, y'all in the house rubbing y'all hands together like Birdman. Like, yeah, we like the way these gifts looking and all these presents. We got to keep this thing going. Shit, buy a cookie for Makeda. That's how I'm taking it. And now Young Dolph dead. And now they don't name one of their cookies the Dolph. So, hey, man. Let's continue on with this, man. Let me run that back one more time because this is blowing my mind. This is blowing. What it do, Laura, with your fine self? Andrea SMR. Look, we're going to be in the after party tonight, so make sure y'all come through and show me some love. I left the link in the description box. I also put it in the little side chat. That way y'all can call in and speak about this if that's what y'all want to do, because that's what I want y'all to do. But without further ado, let's get back into this news, man, because this stuff is kind of crazy. So here we go, man. Listen at this.
A patient at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital and died of leukemia.
She told my wife and her mother, she said, why these folks bringing me all these presents? She said, they think I'm gonna die. But she said, I'm not going anywhere, but don't tell them. And then, for those words to come out of her mouth, that she's not going anywhere, and here we are, almost 23 years later, and they still calling her name.
He's
still riding the gravy train.
He says this is not how he wanted Dolph to let the world know. Pamela, who shared the same July 27th birth date with the slain rapper, says she might not have been familiar with his music, but she felt akin to him as an entrepreneur and philanthropist.
Just wanting to give, just wanting to change the whole world, I feel that's what he felt.
She says now is the time to change, to end the killing of young black men.
Losing his life, and from this tragedy, I think that there's something for all of us to do, to get out of it. I think it's time for us to, stop talking.
Just got a phone call from my
dad. There she
go.
go.
He's one of the owners.
There she go.
He just told us that somebody was shot. We didn't know who it was at first. We was just like, okay. I thought it was, one of the employees. So we was kind of distraught at the time. But, we heard my cousin in the background, he was just basically like, man, he gone. Somebody shot him. He gone. And I'm like, who gone? We just...
Same one, y'all. She ain't gonna stop.
Trying to figure out what was going on. And then you could hear my dad, he was just like, stay with me, Dolph. Just stay with me, brother. He kept saying it. So that's when we was like, okay, it was Dolph. So it was real fast. He said it was, my dad was just like, it was real fast. It was a real quick situation. So we real hurt by it. He was a real, good dude. He came to the store all the time.
She was about to say real nigga.
Makeda's was one of his stops, So it's really tearing us down a little bit. We pray for the family. You know, it's a senseless tragedy. We just really want them to know that we back them 100%. And
She holding down the fort. And let me explain why. Her parents, they old school. You know, she the new generation. She the new breed of what they got going on around there. The same way they capitalized off of
The
Makeda.
doors are back open
Hold on,
at
hold on.
one Blac-owned
Let me say this real quick. The way they capitalized off of Makeda is the same way they about to capitalize off of Dolph. And this young lady, she's the forerunner. She the one that's about to keep this thing afloat because she's hip and she's into the new. And God, man, them dreads, look, she gonna have new dreads. Let's just say that, man. Or maybe she like her dreads like that. She a real one. And I ain't trying to disrespect her or her family. But it's money to be made. And money is falling out the sky right now. And it don't look like it's going to be stopping no time soon. Now, I'm not trying to put a rain on a parade or nothing. I want to see them win because ain't nothing like seeing my black people make a living. But if that means you got to look, we all getting over on each other one way or another in the black community. It's a crab mentality out here, man. It ain't nothing new. This been going on for a long time. And it's like, you gotta capitalize off of the next man in order for you to come up. It's very unfortunate, but that's obviously what's happening out here today, y'all. Now I'm about to play what this young lady had to say because she had a whole mouthful to say about this young Dolph situation. So y'all need to listen to this,
got
man.
a phone call from my dad. He was in the store. He's one of the owners. And he just told us that somebody was shot. We didn't know who it was at first. You know, we was just like, okay. I thought it was, one of the employees. So we was kind of distraught at the time. But, we heard my cousin in the background. He was just basically like, man, he gone. Somebody shot him. He gone. And I'm like, who gone? We just trying to figure out what was going on. And then you can hear my dad, he was just like, stay with me, Dolph. Just stay with me, brother. He kept saying it. So that's when we was like, okay, it was Dolph. So it was real fast. He said it was my dad was just like it was real fast. It was a real quick situation. So we real hurt by it. He was a real, good dude. He came to the store all the time. When he was in Memphis, Makedas was one of his stops. So it's really tearing us down a little bit. We pray for the family. It's a senseless tragedy. We just really want them to know that we back them 100%. And we just really want, we really just wish this would just stop. This is just too much for us, So it's affecting our family now because we do consider Dolph, anytime you walk into there, walk into Makitas, you consider family.
It's always somebody that just got a whole lot to say, that just want to get in front of them cameras and talk and talk and talk in circles. Just let this man rest in peace. That's all I'm saying.
Just.
Were you? So your dad, you were on the phone with your dad when it happened?
I was on. It wasn't when it happened. It was right after. He called us like directly after the shots were fired and Dolph was hit.
And you can hear him saying, "Dolph, stay with me."
Yeah, we heard him say that, and he was just, man, it's a lot.
Everyone's talking about how much he loved Makedas.
He did a lot. He was I got a video with him. He was telling us, saying every time I come here, I can't leave without getting some chocolate chip and like fresh out the oven. This it. So chocolate chip and ice cream was his favorite. So wow. We gon'.
Was it inside of your store or right outside?
Well, from what I was hearing, it was inside the store. So So we just
Where the tears at? Where the emotion at? Where the sadness at? Where the pain at? Where the love at? Casual conversation. She's so kicked back and laid back. And maybe she's just that type of person. There's people out there that's laid back. that like to just, you know, hang out and ain't really worried about nothing but to be sitting in front of them cameras, nonchalantly talking to the reporter lady, kicking the breeze about Young Dolph and how much he loved them cookies. Look, man, every family, business, or empire, y'all seen the show Empire. I ain't seen it because there's too much zesty stuff going on. But I heard some stories about that show. And a lot of businesses is cutthroat. Even your pastor, his kids and his wife got her nose all up in the air thinking she better than everybody. You know, I ain't about to talk bad about the Makedas people, but Lord have mercy. It is what it is. I don't think they had nothing to do with the Young Dolphs passing. Look, only time will tell how this all pan out. I wish them the best. I don't never want to see nothing happen to nobody at Makedas. I'm just giving my opinion. And y'all gonna have to let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section. I got so much love for y'all, man. I'm about to head over to the after party. And I want y'all to join me. Like I said, I left the link in the description box. And the title of this video is Being Smart Makes You a Coward. And y'all brothers need to check this out because a lot of y'all think you being smart, but your punk ass ain't really being smart. Look, we're going to talk about that in the after party. And make sure y'all come through and join me. I got so much love for y'all. But in the meantime, I'm going to need y'all to do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. Also, hit that notification button, y'all. Don't forget to show me some love. And hit that Cash App, too. $Sean Blaze Docs. You know, a little something, something. I know it's about to be Thanksgiving. Look, give me something so I can go get a muffin tomorrow. Y'all know I ain't got nobody to cook for me. And that's why I need a beautiful young lady. Come over to the man cave. We got to talk about it. This year, I'm spending Thanksgiving alone, but next year, I'm going to have me somebody in there in some booty shorts making some baked macaroni and cheese.
Oh, my goodness.
But that's Negro here nor there. And all y'all ladies out there, look, I ain't got my outro together. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. She's just a helpless romantic that fell. Whew. Oh, shit. Hold on. I'm so bootlegged. Oh, man. What is going on tonight? What was that? Oh, my good.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm going to have to do that all over. Look, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Also, hit that notification button, y'all. Don't forget to show me some love. Hit that Cash App. Pretty please. $Sean Blaze Docs, man. All you ladies out there, bring your fine ass over to the after party. The Caribbean spiritualist is in the building. Yo, I need to see you in the after party, ma. I left the link in the description box. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel,
risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl.
Sean got the jocks. I'm keeping it funky like some socks. Ponytail with the box, and my cell phone look like a box. Try not to get shell shocked when I start busting out the docs.